Hi everyone and welcome to this video playlist all about your sign. Each week I'll be revealing 3 more pairs of your spread, so that's 7 weeks of content. Join me each week for the next part. Hi Leo, thank you for joining me. Well, here we go with your next 3 pairs. But this week we have, because it's the last part of our series, I'm giving you a bonus pair. So, 4 pairs. The house of Sagittarius, which is the 9th house, the 10th house, which is Capricorn, the 11th house, which is Aquarius, and the 12th house, which is Pisces. So let's get started. Here we are in the point of looking at long distance journeys and philosophy. Well, look at you here, carving out money, love it. Carving out money, how? On your own, hermit. So, if you are not in a position to be able to be in charge of making your own money in some way, shape or form, and that doesn't always mean you've got to actually be self-employed. Look at different ways. You can actually have 2 things going on, like over here. But do look at ways of making money, particularly when it comes to the fact that you could train to do so. And this is kind of like apprenticeships. It's actually saying to you, look, if you do this, you can actually perhaps work as a sole trader or do something here on your own. I feel that that's to do with educating yourself, because it's come up in the house of Sagittarius, which is further learning and developments and philosophy of life. Okay, so maybe it's a change of gear for you at this point in your life. Maybe that's what this is all about. As we go into the next house here, which is the house of Capricorn, it's really about being truthful with yourself about your status and reputation. And you're going to have to turn around and actually start preaching about what it is you're good at, because if you do, look at this, 10 of Pentacles. So can you see that your cards are making money all the way? We've progressed, we've got 2 of Pentacles building into 4 and then kind of going further and further into the 8, into the 10. So this is growth. This is how growth happens. Okay, you're worried about losing it here. If you wake up and smell the coffee, as it were, you can make everything work in your favour. And you're giving yourself choices of everything, not just relationship, finance, your work, and where you're going to live. The opportunity to live abroad. Wow! That came up for you before. So if you are able to turn around and convince people. And the Hierophant is, it's a bit like somebody in a religious figure here, isn't it? That's an aspect of you. You need to be truthful and kind of go, look, this is my belief, this is how I see it, this is my school of thought, this is my religion, this is my beliefs. Just like somebody from a religious community would say. And if you do that, people will go, okay, right, lovely, here we go, how do we pay you? Thank you very much. That's what you're going to do. And if we go further into the house of Aquarius, which is here, okay, we've got the High Priestess and the 9 of Wands. Look, things are going to be revealed to you, all right? That's what the High Priestess is saying, and you've got gut feelings on this already. You know what this is. This is hard work, okay? But it will pay off. You are going to be in a position here to be able to delegate to other people. So maybe from actually turning around and providing, a little enterprise for you that does really, really well, I feel that the expansion is for you and your family. And I feel that you can delegate to those people. Maybe you want to bring some workers in. Maybe you want to employ a few people. Maybe you actually want that word of mouth to spread. And, there's all sorts of things that I feel that can be delegated so that you are not overloaded. Okay, and it's come up here in what you're wishing for. Okay, so you are wishing for inspiration, you are looking for some sort of guidance, you are looking for that psychic knowledge, that intuition, that kind of gut feeling that tells you what to do. You've worked hard at it, so I feel that you will get it. But make sure that you keep a foot in both camps, please. You know, don't just be away with the fairies all the time, okay? Because if you do, you know, it could actually lead you to kind of take a wrong path and feel that your intuition was actually responsible for really the fact that common sense should have stepped in. When we go into the 12th house, which is Pisces, we've got the Tower and the Page of Cups here. So we've got restrictions and limitations when we get to the house of Pisces. Well, you're being pushed really hard. The Tower's there. Things with you are actually going to be fast. So any restrictions and limitations will come through very, very quickly. And they will affect you of an emotional kind. And they'll affect you suddenly and they'll affect you quickly. And you will feel, oh gosh, you know, I feel inexperienced here. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, you know, I'm disillusioned now. What shall I do? Look, you know what? If you are disillusioned, you need to actually ground yourself again, okay? And get back to the nitty-gritty of who you are, all right? You're fire. Oh, lovely Leo. So you need to take action. You don't want to get stuck in daydreams or illusions or delusions or going into, you know, your psychic self or your dreams. This is wonderful, but one needs to have balance and harmony. You can't just be in one particular place. There is a suggestion that you might do that with these two cards going on so close to each other, which is, I want to go with my gut feelings, I want to go with my emotions. Look, go with what you really are, which is your work. You know, what you do, what actions, what actualized, you know, you to get from A to B. That's what counts, okay? Then it's a case of actually looking at the probability and the outcome of everything. Okay, so that you are not pushed and finding yourself in a weak position. You won't be, because I feel that you've took on all the advice, you've demonstrated that in the cards. And you know, when you look at it and go, oh, it's too difficult for me, I actually feel that you've carried on anyway, which is marvellous. Okay, you've been able to kind of accept that, you know, things didn't feel so good, so you made a change. And your changes are actually getting rid of any restrictions that's been going on in your world. Page of Cups is an aspect of you, and that's your daydreamy side of life that inspires you. From your daydreams, from your dreams and your visions, don't go into poor me. Look at what did you see and what could you get changed. Don't go into the negative side of, oh gosh, I had a bad dream and what does that mean? How about looking at what your dreams created, a vision of what was possible for the future? If that's how your dreams are coming to you, then you need to make sure that you take further action and get it going, get it started, because the Tower is Mars and Mars is action, and you're a fire sign. Makes perfect sense to me. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. So till next time, bye bye.